Hi everybody, this is Jose Gomez from Christian Fashion Week. Just wanted to do a quick video. We're just a few hours before our Christian Fashion Week 2015 discussion forum entitled Killing the Christian Woman, How Modesty Misses the Mark. I wanted to read something for you that was actually sent to us by a pastor that kind of illustrates the reason why we're doing this workshop. I want to read it for you. It says, I personally accept everyone just as they are. Sounds pretty good to start. But when someone comes to Jesus, their life changes. I think we all pretty much agree to that. Let's see, Jesus said in Matthew 23:26, first clean the inside of the cup and the dish so that the outside of it may become clean also. No arguing with Jesus. Then he says there should be some exterior testimony of something that occurred on the interior. I think the pastor's starting to miss the point of that scripture, which, by the way, was a critique of the Pharisees, saying that they did all the things externally that made them appear holy, but inside they weren't quite as clean as what they let on. The pastor here is flipping it to the other side, saying that there should be external signs when internally someone is clean. Well, clearly that's not the case. What we see here is the Pharisees were able to actually fake it. So seeing something on the outside doesn't necessarily mean that on the inside there's anything clean, which was actually Jesus's point. But let's continue. The pastor here says, Jesus said that if a man desires another woman in his heart, here's the crux of what we're talking about tonight. If a man desires another woman in his heart, in this case, talking about looks after a woman to lust after her, is actually what the scripture says. If he looks after a woman in order to lust after her, he has committed adultery with her already in his heart. If it takes two people to commit adultery, so the woman who dresses explicitly is just as guilty of committing adultery. Now let me break this down for you, what the pastor's basically saying. He's saying, now his intent is that, well, a woman who dresses in a way that's kind of provocative or that might make somebody feel in any way sexually aroused, if he's committing adultery by looking at her in that way, then she's committing adultery by essentially making him feel the way that he does. Get where this is going? So bottom line is that in order for you as a woman, or maybe even as a man, for you to be guilty of adultery, all that has to happen is that somebody has to look at you with a lustful eye. You're just as guilty as the person who looked at you. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody. It doesn't make any sense to me. But tonight we're going to be talking about that. We're actually opening with that. And we're going to talk about how modesty itself really has been taught not quite in the correct way within the church. We're going to break that down a little bit, talk about what the Bible actually does say about it, but also moving forward into what is really important about modesty. Is it okay to show a little bit on your anniversary dinner? Is it okay to go work in workout clothes to the gym and not have to worry about whether or not it's modest? Let's talk a little bit about that tonight. And if you'll join us, you can come and talk and debate and argue and come to the same conclusions that we come to, or walk out with your own conclusions. But the goal of tonight is to just bring awareness and have the conversation. We're going to have Whitney from unwrinkling.com coming out. She's flown all the way from her home out here to Florida just to be on the panel tonight. And we hope to see you tonight. If you haven't registered yet, go to www.christianfashionweek.com. Click on the upcoming events or view our calendar and register and come out. We start at 6:30 promptly, and we only have limited seating, probably about 25-30 seats here available. So give us a shout out by getting online and registering before registration is closed. Look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.